The reading for Sunday, the 4th of January, 2026. Well, I'll have to get used to that. In the days when we used to write a lot of checks, the change in year was kind of a big deal because you had to really get used to writing. But these days, I don't know about the rest of you, but we write so little checks, very, very few. So it isn't a big deal. But yeah, in past times it was, so I wasn't, oh, good grief, I should have put the new year in. You have to cross it out and change it to the new one. So anyway, appropriate for the new year is Oliver Wendell Holmes' quote. It says, what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters to compared with what lies within us. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. I think that's pretty appropriate for starting the new year here. Margaret Stortz has called this making love work. Making love work. And once again, from Emerson's essays, I think we're going to get Emerson's essays for the whole month. As she said, on page 121, he says, love is our highest word and the synonym of God. Love is our highest word and the synonym of God. And I like this one from Ernest Thomas from the Science of Mind textbook. Love overcomes everything and neutralizes all that is unlike itself. Love overcomes everything and it neutralizes all that's unlike itself. I really like that one. It's one of my favorite Holmes quotes. And this is Reverend Margaret. Much has been said about the efficacy of love, especially lately, perhaps because of the upset in the world. It seems that when things are greatly unsettling, we look back for love. We look back to love for surcease, an ending to all that's been going on, that is. Often we treat it with soggy platitudes in sad songs and stories. But love is so much more than that. Not for nothing has Ernest Holmes written that it is the grandest healing and drawing power on earth, quote unquote. And she says, he's right. Nothing motivates, nothing clarifies, nothing brings a sense of urgency like the power of love, and nothing attracts like love. We could say that love is an existential template laid down within us, and that no matter what our training or culture may be, we all recognize it for what it is. And if we are wisely open to guidance, we act on it. There's a working element to love, and we can bring it into fruition every single day through acts of service. If we know anything at all about love, we know it is most luminous when it is shared. As spiritual, self-aware beings, part of our job, in quotes, so to speak, is to bring love to bear in everything we do. One of the most wonderful ways to do this is to serve, to help satisfy another's needs, to bring the natural healing element of love to a wounded situation, and we can do this. And it reminds me of a story that I heard a while back now. There was a young African-American boy. He was delivering pizzas as part of a spare time job. And one day a gang put out a challenge to one of its members who wanted to be initiated that he had to kill somebody in order to be a member of the gang. And what they did was they arranged for pizza delivery to a place where no pizza had actually been ordered. And when the young boy arrived to deliver the pizza, the initiate gang member shot and killed him and went to jail. He was a teenager, I guess, so he went to jail. And the young man's grandfather, the one who died, came to terms with what had happened and went to visit this young man in prison and told him that he forgave him. And he went to visit him often. And when the young boy came out of prison, he and the grandfather went around lots of places telling people how to behave and how things like this violence were things that should be turned to one side, and how this young boy had turned his life around. And they went around trying to educate people on being kind and loving to each other. So that is what I remember this story. Maybe I got some parts of it wrong, but that's what I remember. And things like this always remind me of that. And the other thing is, in meditation, if you've ever experienced that awe that comes with the sense of love, then you will never ever forget it. And you'll never ever question that love is the basis of everything. The universe, multiverse, omniverse, whatever it is. You will never ever doubt that love and God are the same thing. And that when you experience it, as I said, you will never ever forget it. So anyway, that's my story for today. Look out for my colleague, Reverend Lisa, tomorrow at 9:15 on Creative Life Spiritual Center's Facebook page. And here again are the affirmations. Let's go to it. She gives us the opening one she's giving us every single day. The divine good fulfills me, always has, always will, and I access it every day. That is the same. The next two are different, and I'm changing it a little bit as I read it. Loving is natural to me. Loving is natural to me. I let love have its way with me as I interact with others in the world. I let love have its way with me as I interact with others in the world. And my friends, that is my contribution for today. And once again, I'm going to plug my basic science of, not mine, I'm going to plug our basic Science of Mind course coming out, which is called Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. And if that title doesn't inspire you to at least look at it, then I don't know what will. And the other one is for ones who already know something about Science of Mind or New Thought, Unity, Divine Science, etc. Treatment and meditation. The first one, Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life, begins on Tuesday of next week, and the other one begins on Thursday. If you want to know any more about it, please text me, 832-271-0717, and I will reply. It may take me a day or two, but I will reply. I will get back to you. So my knowingness is that despite events in the world, I'm knowing that human beings are able to come together in love and sort out the future of our race to the benefit of all. And I claim this is good and done. And gratitude, I release it and say, and so it is. And that's me until tomorrow. Namaste.